lead. They're getting a little wobbly.
Justin Chapman rebound. Robbie Ryan for three. She hits it, and we are tied.
Cherry's three.
Johnny Walker, matching up against control. His shot. Bruce score, they score. They tie the game up 2-2.
Some drives out for Robbie Ryan. Her three right on the money. This is Taya Hansen for three. Other side of the rim with a pretty reverse.
Wow.
5 seconds to go. Find Hawk. Hawk spins. It rolls off. And Arizona State wins it. Edwards pulls off and buries the puck.
Daniels takes the shot for Kirby.
Welcome into Pitchfork Lunch. Yes, I am Michael Carrot. Pardon me. At Diablo00 on X, artist formerly known as the Twitter. You know this, Pitchfork Lunchers. And you can check out the show live there every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 1. And my IG, michael.carrotsanudo.5. Yes. Check it out on the good old Instagram. And yes, Pitchfork Lunchers, you know it, the YouTube channel. Go to YouTube. Go to my channel. And guess what? Subscribe. Even if you're watching this live on YouTube, which very awesome of you. Subscribe, because all the interviews you've missed, including my awesome one with Sun Devil assistant coach, running backs coach Sean Aguano, who again, like I have covered for years, known for years, and just again all around, just again, great coach. But just, you know, if you missed the interview with Coach Aguano, well, that's kind of a bummer, but that's why I got you covered. So go to YouTube and then go to my page. It's M as in Michael, V as in Victory, C as in Cat 005 at MVC005 on YouTube, and subscribe, because yes, you have missed a ton of awesome interviews. Yes, including the one yesterday. And you've missed out on, let's see, Pac-12 Coaches of the Year. They became Pac-12 Coaches of the Year because, you know, again, their talent and their team's talent and skill. But, you know, the Pitchfork Lunch mojo, as we've talked about here, as you guys know, have taken them over the edge. But anyway, YouTube, go to YouTube, subscribe to the channels at M as in Michael, V as in Victory, C as in Cat 005, and subscribe away. Watch the show live there every day as well, too. So I'm, again, as we wrap up this first season, getting close to wrapping up, you know, hearing from Coach Aguano yesterday and just about, you know, what they got coming in the offseason. You know, players going to be working out. They have a little time off, just wrapped up with the camps. Heard Coach talking about that yesterday. Just again, so cool to work, you know, like you said, you know, with the kids. And you know, yeah, it wasn't just all youth, but I mean, well, it was youth, yes, but I mean, you get some, you know, middle school age and then obviously high school age kids in there for those camps. And yeah, it's a good way for kids to you know, get put on the radar. Obviously, you know, get noticed. That game film to me is always going to be what would definitely, well, if I was coaching, everybody's different, but I'm just saying, you know, game film, you know, from year to year, how they've grown, how they've, you know, improved, all that good stuff. But nonetheless, wrapping up camps, and then the mad dash that was recruiting, and now things are open for the 2026 class. So, but yes, the staff's going to take a breather for a minute. So that is always again, well needed. Talked about it yesterday. Obviously, yes, not that they're not excited for but, you know, just obviously take that deep breath. You know, you can recharge, refocus. And, yeah, because before you know it, fall camp will start up. And that's it's crazy. And, yes, the first season of the Big 12. So you even Coach said it, right? Big 12. It's hard not to say, you know, all that time saying Pac-12, but it like I said, it's getting underway. So that is that is where they are at. So ASU swimming, USA Olympic trials. I know you like that ASU USA, exactly. See, I mean, it is Arizona school. If it's USA backwards, like we always say, aren't we America's school? I mean, come on. Just saying. Just saying. And yesterday was National Mascots Day. I forgot to mention that. And Sparky, obviously the greatest mascot in college sports, as we know. So there's not much else to say. I mean, Sparky is the best. Sparky rocks. So simple as it is, that is that. So I hope he enjoyed his National Mascots Day. Yes, he has to celebrate it with others, but knowing that he is the best. And yeah, he is the best mascot. So in Arizona, actually, with two of them, the Phoenix Suns gorilla, absolutely. Oh, I mean, you go old school back in the day. I mean, yeah, the look, the San Diego Chicken, the Philly Fanatic. Unfortunately, I know I'd say something about Philly, but the San Diego Chicken, the Philly Fanatic, Suns gorilla, from that professional standpoint, but and then obviously Sparky. I mean, come on. I mean, really? Yeah, my mascot's Wilbur, a cat that licks himself. I mean, cats, that's how they clean, so good for Wilbur. But I'm just saying, Sparky, Wilbur, Sparky. I mean, come on. It's not even close. Anyway, I digress, though. So Olympic trials, obviously, for USA Swimming are going on. I mentioned obviously, ASU swimmers, 21 of them. Out there, and current and or but I said I would get to results. We'll do that in a minute. And just a reminder again, Ilya Karun will be swimming for Canada, but he already qualified for the Canadian team. But again, just quickly, the student athletes that are competing in Indianapolis. Andy Dobrzhansky, Quinlan Gold, Dylan Gravely, Johnny Kulo, Cole Martyr, Jake Mason, Daniel Matheson, Aaron Milligan. Again, one of two ASU women competing. Tommy Palmer, Leo Roden, Patrick Salmon, Jackson Schuster, Jack Wadsworth are the current student athletes, and the Sun Devil alum Alex Colson, Jack Dolan, Julian Hill, Grant House, Lindsey Looney, Cam Peel, and the pros that are they're competing are Ryan Held, Simone Manuel, Olivia Smoliga, and Olivia Smoliga. Those are the pros that are there, but all have ASU ties. So and so day one we'll recap day one coming up in a little bit, and also day one and day two. But yeah, I mean, it's been exciting. If you've got a chance to watch as well, I hope you have. I've gotten a chance to watch not as much as I wanted to, but again, love obviously the Olympics and swimming trials. So we shall get to that in a minute, like day one and day two as well, and then. Let you know how the ASU swimmers did and how how they did, obviously, and yeah, but and then also other results. Well, not other results, but the results from so yeah, just some other great results. Oh, I see. But yeah, just sorry. Other results. Looking at some swimming results here, which again, absolutely awesome. Sun Devils out there, and whew, man, it'll be very exciting. Obviously, the Olympics, and even to see what Sun Devil Leon Marchand does for France. Obviously, his time here, back-to-back Pac-12 champion and CAA champion, as a key part to the team dominating, and just he got stronger and stronger. Say every year, but I mean, just insanely, like from meet to meet, and it's just, I mean, working with Coach Bowman, who again is now at the University of Texas. But yeah, that is again absolutely love Olympic trials. Again, for track and field, they're coming up as well. I say it's next weekend, but I will have to check to make sure. ASU did sadly lose a member of the family, the former band director, Dr. Robert Coach Fleming. His family has created a living tribute page on Facebook where people can connect, gather, share, and celebrate their treasured memories. It says any future commemoration events will be announced on the tribute page. But this said Dr. Robert Coach Fleming, passed away peacefully at 8:47 a.m. on Sunday at his Tempe home with his wife of 58 years by his side. He was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to parents Stanley Thomas Fleming and Isabel Rink Fleming. And he grew up at a brother, Thomas Fleming, in Aspinwall, Pennsylvania. And he attended Indiana University of Pennsylvania, where he received a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Music Education and Flute Performance, and then the Carnegie Mellon University, where he received his master's degree, his master's in fine arts in music. He then attended Southern Illinois University, where he received his PhD in secondary education. While completing his master's degree, he played flute professionally with the Wheeling, West Virginia Symphony. It was at this time that he discovered his true calling was in teaching music. It says Fleming was recognized nationwide as an elite educator and band director after being the marching band director at Midland High School. He started his college career as director of bands at the University of Tennessee at Martin from 1967 to 74, and finished his career as the associate director of bands, marching band director at Arizona State University from 1974 to 2002, where he was affectionately called Coach. He found true joy in making music, entertaining crowds, and creating a band family within the Sun Devil Marching Band. One of the many career highlights for Coach while working at ASU was being awarded the Sudler Trophy in 1991. This award is presented to the marching band that is considered to have the best marching band program in the country. Perhaps an even greater honor was to be among the first 10 schools to receive this award and the first Pac-10 school to ever receive the Sudler Trophy. It is voted on by industry peers and is the highest honor a marching band program can ever receive. Coach was so honored that the students and staff earned this under his leadership. Well, after retirement from ASU, Coach was chosen to be the conductor of the Coastal Communities Concert Band in San Diego from 2008 to 2013. His time with this group is something he treasured, and upon his departure as a conductor, he became their conductor emeritus. Some of the personal awards he received: 1981. In 1981, he was selection to the American Bandmasters Association. In 84, director of the Olympic Band in LA. Absolutely awesome. In 1993, the Bohumil Makovsky Memorial Award for the Outstanding College Band Director. In 1996, the O.M. Hastel Excellence in Teaching Award from the Arizona Music Educators Association. And in 2001, a Distinguished Service to Music Medal, Kappa Kappa Psi. And he is survived by his wife, Brenda, like I said, of 58 years. His son, Brian, his wife, Leah Johnson Fleming, and their children, Lee, Christina, and Jolyn. His daughter, Michelle Fleming Holyoke, her husband, David Holyoke, and their children, Peyton and McKay. And like I said, just for now, the family has created a living tribute page on Facebook for people to connect, gather, share, and celebrate their treasured memories. And it said, like I said, any future commemoration events will be announced on the tribute page. Robert Coach Fleming Living Tribute. It's on Facebook. Again, you can go there and just see, share, and not knowing a ton, but knowing a few band members when I was at ASU, talking to band members of the band, stuff like that. And, and having seen that he had, had this background, they had already won quite a few, or he had won awards, and then, just, talking about it. And again, not crazy deep conversations with members of the band, but it was pretty cool just to hear, man, and their practices, because they usually are now they're, depending on the time of year, but they could be like at the Kachikawa practice facility on the field there, but also like with where Farrington is, the softball stadium, and the beach volleyball, there's field back there. So but I remember them practicing on the practice field sometimes. Well, I mean, they did all the time, but sometimes I would hear it when they were practicing, and, I was just, you kind of hear, the fight song, and obviously the fight song, but like whatever they were working for, football game, and, maybe not the full band, but at basketball games, you get, what do they say? Like the auxiliary. I mean, they're members of the band, but the auxiliary. But yeah, just, the hours and hours of practice. And yes, I mean, there are competitions. You heard that from the rewards. So like I said, it's always cool hearing stories from different, people, because I mean, that is a lot. Obviously sports, a lot of time and effort, but anybody that has a son or daughter playing an instrument knows that, once you start practicing, once you're, in band. And I mean, there's times I've seen, high school marching bands, and, I've talked about that are out there, before school. Might be out there at like, 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, just working on stuff. And when they have competitions, but for the band members, like I said, the few that I knew and would talk to, and just, but yeah, for under his leadership, all those years, Robert, affectionately, like I said, called Coach Fleming. And the family said it's been difficult to decide how to best honor and celebrate his life. So that's why they set up the Facebook page. And it says, for now, his remains will be kept in his Tempe residence. But before retiring, by the way, I want to let you guys know, he did establish the Robert Coach Fleming Scholarship Endowment through the ASU Foundation. He wanted to financially assist third and fourth year Sun Devil marching band members and reward their loyalty and hard work. Every year, multiple recipients are selected to receive monetary scholarships. Coach's contributions to the music education world have been tremendous. I mean, again, at the very least, but his passion for leading young people and sharing the art of music is unparalleled. His greatest loves were his wife, children, grandchildren, extended family, and dear lifelong friendships that he made as a result of his career. And his motto, expect great things. And I think, who told? Well, it's crazy now that I said that. Yeah, it's been a minute ago, but yeah, expect great things. And the family said, in lieu of flowers, it says, please consider a charitable donation to the Coach's scholarship endowment for current Sun Devil marching band students. If you wish to donate, you can visit www.asufoundation.org. And you can donate to his scholarship endowment. So yeah, you can go to asufoundation.org, but once you get there, type in the search window, ASU Foundation / Robert, in quotes, coach, well, Robert, but then coach in quotes, and then Fleming, Fleming. Scholarship endowment and the options for donations will appear. Yeah. So go to the ASU Foundation, search the window, and then ASU Foundation / Robert Coach Fleming Scholarship Endowment, and the options for donations will appear. And his legacy obviously lives on, the marching band members, but and his legacy lives on in countless music educators that he mentored and learned from, and in the students he inspired, and of course in the children and grandchildren he raised. To all of them, he would say, "I love you." And what do we have? Sun Devil pride. Absolutely awesome. And I'll put up the, like I said, the foundation website, obviously, before we get out of here. But yeah, you can donate to, his scholarship endowment, which again, he wanted to financially assist 3rd and 4th year Sun Devil marching band members, and reward their loyalty and hard work every year. So every year, multiple recipients are selected to receive monetary scholarships. Again, the awesome work that they do, whether you've been at football games, basketball games, and again, just to see how the band works, what they do. And is this such a long-standing, obviously just a great director of the band, and loves music and taught it. And again, look, even being at football games and hoops games, we've seen him perform at football games, pregame, halftime. Yeah, always loved Sun Devil marching band as much as when we were, there. It would be like, as people are hitting the concession stands or restaurant for halftime, but I'm just like, come on, man, get up for the band. And some people like laugh, and I'm like, no, I'm not being funny. Like the band absolutely rocks. And like when you hear like, marching band, and even like I always said, like, all of it, but you hear like, that drum line come in, stuff like that. Like, again, awesome. And Coach Fleming, may he rest in peace. But you can donate. And like I said, I'll have the website for the foundation up. And then what you can do. So yes. So again, may Coach Fleming rest in peace, and everyone that, through Sun Devil marching band, anyone that, under his guidance and leadership benefited from him, our thoughts and prayers are with you, obviously his family, and let the music keep playing. So we'll step aside real quick and have more coming up here on Pitchfork Lunch. am back here on Pitchfork Lunch. Yes, I am Michael Kurtzner at Diablo00 on X, artist formerly known as Twitter. Hit me up there. You can start live there every day, 12 to 1 p.m. as you Pitchfork Lunchers know. And my IG, michael.carrotsnudo.5. Yes, and guys, the YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, subscribe to the channel. You have missed a ton of shows, a ton of phenomenal interviews. Well, you missed a plethora of interviews and phenomenal. Two of the best words in the English language. Nonetheless, though, go to YouTube. Go to my channel. It's at M as in Michael, V as in Victory, C as in Cat 005 at MVC005 on YouTube, and subscribe. And you can binge watch and get caught and get finished season 1 all before I get rolling with season 2. So that being said, yeah. But I just wanted to remind everybody, so I have it up here. To the Robert Coach Fleming Scholarship Endowment, you can go to ASUfoundation.org. And then once you're there, though, again, I have that up, but type in the search window, ASU Foundation / Robert Coach Fleming Scholarship Endowment, and the yeah. So once you're on the website, type in the search window, ASU Foundation / Robert Coach Fleming Scholarship Endowment. And the options shall come up. So there we go. All right, it's all there. So that's how you can do it. Again, whether you're members of the marching band, had, sons or daughters a part of it, you became part of that marching band family, you can donate to Coach Fleming's endowment. And that is how you can do it. And yes, so if you're able to, again, such a great, just again, teacher, lover of music, but again, Sun Devil. I mean, just think about that real quick before we get to swimming. I mean, think about that real quick. He, came to ASU in 1974 and was there till 2002. That's just, again, absolutely 28 years of just leading the band, as the associate director of bands and the marching band director. But man, again, and just loved music and taught it, was a conductor, and did great things. So yeah, 28 years. But yes, I will leave that up. That is how you can donate to it. Pitchfork Lunchers, if you're able to. And again, you can also check out the tribute page on Facebook that his family created. It's the Robert Coach, again, Fleming Living Tribute on Facebook, so you can search it and connect and become a part of it. as well. So tough transition though. But as we move on to swimming, yes, like I said, the Olympic, again, 21, Sun Devils, again, competing. And being a part of the USA Olympic swim trials in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium using a football stadium. But got to think the setup for that was insane. But yeah, Lucas Oil Stadium, the first Olympic trials to take place inside a football stadium, like I was saying. So, like I said, day one results. Daniel Matheson highlighted the opening day of the trials, being able to qualify for the final after coming in fifth place in the final heat of the 400-meter freestyle at the time of 3:48.57. And then that night, Matheson, a Peoria, Arizona native, swam a 3:48.63 to place seventh, respectively. So, hell of a performance there. That was on the 15th. Also, Sun Devil alumna Lindsay Looney took part in the 100-meter butterfly and won her heat with a time of 59:25. However, was unable to move on to the semifinals, placing 24th out of 76 swimmers. Looney has the 200 fly and the 200 freestyle, which I told you about, remaining in the Olympic trials this upcoming week. Andy Dobrzhansky swam in the first of two events in the 100-meter breaststroke and finished with a time of 1:01.12, placing 23rd out of 87 swimmers. His next events will be in the 200-meter breaststroke slated for today. Julian Hill and Jake Mason took part in the 400-meter freestyle, like I told you about last week. I know there was a lot to digest. That's why I went through it twice. A lot to digest. But Julian Hill and Jake Mason took part in the 400-meter freestyle. Hill placed 28th with a time of 3:53.48, and Mason swam a 3:58.31 to place 52nd. Yeah, I mean, that is moving, but again, that's the insanity of the Olympic trials. And that was from the 15th. And then from the 16th, three Sun Devils made the semifinals of their respective events. Sun Devil alum Grant House finished 10th, swimming a 1:47.12 in the 200 free. And then Patrick Salmon finished tied for 13th in the 200 free semifinal in 1:47. Yeah, I mean, so House finished with the 1:47.12, and then Salmon right behind him with a 1:47.23. Jack Dolan finished 14th in the 100-meter backstroke with a time of 54.43. Respectively, for Dolan, his next event will be in the 100-meter free, which starts today. Yesterday in the morning prelims, in the morning prelims, Julian Hill placed 22nd in 200 meters free with a time of 1:47.98. His last event he'll compete in is the 100-meter free to take place today. And then alumna Lindsay Looney finished 21st in the 200-meter free with a time of 1:59.88. The All-American has one more event, which is the 100-meter fly, to take place tomorrow, Wednesday. Dylan Gravely competed in the 400-meter IM and finished 45th with a time of 4:25.99. And Jack Wadsworth swam a 56.81 in the 100-meter backstroke. With one event remaining, he'll compete in the 1,500-meter freestyle on this Saturday, June 22nd. So that's just recapping a little bit of day one and day two. And then you look at like the times, like in the 200-meter free, like I said, Lindsay Looney in the women's finished with a time of 1:59.88, right? And (1:59.88). Katie Ledecky won the 200-meter freestyle. I know, surprise, surprise, right? Even if you aren't into, following swimming, but Olympics, you know who Katie Ledecky is. The machine that is Katie Ledecky. She finished first with a 1:55.22 in the 200 free. A 1:55.22. Claire Weinstein finished in second with a 1:56.18, and then Paige Madden third with a 1:56.36, and then Erin Gemmel finished fourth with a 1:56.75. It says all four swimmers are nominated to swim the women's 4x200 meter relay, but Ledecky and Weinstein are the top two. So they'll be going for the 200 free. So, the top finisher in each of the finals has been nominated for selection to the American team, while athletes who finish second will also be considered for a place on Team USA if they have met Olympic entry standards set out by World Aquatics. So, yes. So, yes. So, obviously, but the finals. So, in the men's 400-meter freestyle, Aaron Shackle won it with 3:45.46. So, he will be going. Kieran Smith finished second with a 3:45.76. And then David Johnson finished third in the men's 400 free, 3:46.19. And then in the women's 400-meter freestyle, Katie Ledecky won that too with a time of 3:58.35. Paige Madden finished second at 4:02.08, and then Jillian Cox third at 4:06.89. In the men's 400 meter individual medley, Carson Foster finished first with a 4:07.64. Chase Callis finished with a 4:09.39 in second, and then Jay Litherland finished third at 4:12.34. In the women's 100 butterfly, Gretchen Walsh, she was first, 55.31, and right behind her, Tori Husk with a 55.52, and then Reagan Smith with a 55.62. So, that is a hell of times there for the 100-meter butterfly. So, that is what it's looking. And for, like I said, Sun Devils, again, they have more events coming up this week. Some today, some tomorrow, and trying to see again if they can get to that podium and qualify. Not an easy task. I read you some of those times. And again, if you've been watching, because again, you can watch on it's been on NBC and Peacock so far. Yeah, coverage has been, on Peacock, USA Network, and NBC. Qualifying airing live on Peacock, and again, it's been delayed, so you can watch it on the USA Network as well. If you're not able to watch live, as again, working, doing stuff, it makes sense, right? But every final will air on NBC and Peacock each night, beginning at 8:00 Eastern time. So, again, you want to get into it, you can check it out on NBC. And again, root for our Devils, man. They got some more events coming up. But yeah, you got some obviously events coming up on NBC, and you can check it out and root for our Devils. Other quick some more awards headed out to Sun Devils, by the way. Riggs Johnson and Ashley Meny received Pac-12's let's do that again. Johnson and Meny received Pac-12's Tom Hansen Conference Medal. Congratulations. Forks up to both of them. Obviously, well-deserved. And yeah, Riggs Johnson for men's golf, Ashley Meny for women's golf for the 2023-24 Pac-12 Tom Hansen Medal Award winners for ASU. The conference announced Monday. The honor is given annually, because I know you're wondering, you want to know, what is the Tom Hansen Award, right? Annually to an outstanding senior male and female student athlete from each of the conference's 12 institutions based on their exhibition of the greatest combination of performance and achievement in scholarship, athletics, and leadership. So very, very awesome. Conference medals have been named every year since 1960-61 academic year. In 2009, the Pac-12 renamed the award the Tom Hansen Conference Medal in honor of Hansen, who retired at the end of June 2009 after serving for 26 years as commissioner of the Pac-10. This is the first time since 2017 and only the second time ever that the Sun Devil golf programs have received both medals of honor. Yeah. Phenomenal. Riggs Johnson becomes the seventh medal winner from Sun Devil men's golf, the first since Jared Dutois received the honor in 2017. He joins program greats like Niklas Lemke, Alejandro Canizares, Chris Hannell, Todd Dempsey, and Jim Carter in earning these distinctions. As for Ashley Meny, she is the fourth medal winner from Sun Devil women's golf program, the first since Olivia Mahaffey won in 2021. The other ASU women's golfers to win the award include 2017 NCAA champion Monica Vaughn and All-American Tracy Cohn in 1994. So forks up and congratulations to Riggs Johnson and Ashley Meny, pardon me. Man, I wish I could talk today. I feel like I went to that school down south. Just saying. Oh, I cracked myself up. But nonetheless, yes, forks up and congratulations to them on the Tom Hansen, being the Tom Hansen medal winners. Did a lot on the course, obviously off the course as well. Yeah. So well-deserved, well-earned, obviously, but it was well-deserved by both of them. And again, just more awards for Sun Devil. So forks up absolutely for that. But yeah, across the bottom, you see it scrolling. The former band director, Dr. Robert Coach Fleming, passed away Sunday, and his family has set this up. Well, after he retired in 2002, he started the Robert Coach Fleming scholarship. Well, before retiring, he established the Robert Coach Fleming Scholarship Endowment through the ASU Foundation, which is for a Sun Devil marching band member. He wanted to financially assist third and fourth year Sun Devil marching band members, obviously for their loyalty and the hard work that they've put in. But yeah, it passed away at 8:47 a.m. on Sunday, and his wife of 58 years. Wife Brenda of 58 years was by his side. Yeah, born in 1942 to 2024. So, I mean, wow. "82 years old." And again, just received a lot of awards, but you see it received well-deserved awards. Just, again, his love of music, teaching it. He said in 2001, the Distinguished Service to Music award, the Distinguished Service to Music Medal, Kappa Kappa Psi. So, but yeah, you see it across the bottom before I get out of here. But go to, the ASUfoundation.org, type in the search window, ASU Foundation / Robert Coach Fleming Scholarship Endowment, and it will take you to what you can, or donation options. So if you're able to, again, support the scholarship fund. That's what the family said, in lieu of flowers. As much as I'm guessing they obviously appreciate the thought, but if you could donate to his endowment that he started for Sun Devil marching band members, third and fourth years, to help them as well. So again, may he rest in eternal peace. And like he said, what do we have? Sun Devil pride. And on that, Pitchfork Lunchers, have a great rest of your Tuesday. I will see you tomorrow. And again, yes, Sun Devil pride. And for you, Robert Coach Fleming, and all you did for marching band members, families, and sharing your love of music and being their director all those years, a heartfelt and much love. Forks up to you, Coach Fleming.
Something is done with the tackle miss. Tickets for roughing, tackle misconduct. Number 15, Joe Kelly. Tickets for roughing, tackle misconduct.
Terry's three. It's good.
Johnny Walker matching up against control. His shot. Bruce score, they score. They tie the game up 2-2.
Recent drives out for Robbie Ryan. Her three right on the money. This is Van Hansen for three. Other side of the rim with a pretty reverse. Wow.